We're back. Okay, there is a scam alert going on, as I had alluded to at the top of the hour. Please, if you're listening to the show and you are young, at least make sure you call your parents or check with your grandparents. This is happening in the state of Connecticut. Call her on line 1. Call her on line 1. This is Michael Regan. How are you?
Hi, this is Nicole.
Hi,
How
Nicole. Nice
today?
to hear your voice.
Good. I received a call from a company called American Senior Benefits, and they represented themselves as Medicare agents and wanted to make an appointment with me to talk about the changes in Medicare this year. And I asked them if that would affect my United Health Care that I've already signed up for this year, and they told me yes. So I made the appointment with them. And then when I called United Health Care, my agency, your agency, right, I found out this isn't true.
Right. Okay, so first of all, no last names for you, Nicole, for HIPAA reasons. I'm very lucky to have your business. Thank you for your business. The product I put you in is what we refer to as a Medicare Advantage plan. It's a good plan. It fit your needs. There's also a Medicare supplement. So there's two options. When you come to the office or I come to the house, we discuss the options. So now, this period is called lock-in. When you're locked in, you can't change until next October 15th through December 7th. So what sneaky people are doing, not honest, not wait for the season, and we don't have to say the name of that agency again, because I unfortunately did a little more work and I did uncover where they are and who they are. And it's really not the best practice how they handled it. Callers call up and they say, hi, we represent Medicare. What they should be doing is saying, hi, I'm an insurance agent in the state of Connecticut. I have passed my AHIP, American Health Insurance Plans, successfully. I make a commission on this product. Would you like to discuss Medicare Supplement or Medicare Advantage? But instead of taking the time and doing their due diligence and saying that properly, what they're doing is a total scam. They're saying, I work for Medicare. I'd like to come over to your house and discuss the changes. What they're really trying to do, and I spoke to Daryl Willenbrock at the Agency on Aging, and what they're doing is they're trying to get in your home and somehow switch you just to make a commission. The technical term is called churning, C-H-U-R-N, churning. And churning is illegal. You're not supposed to just bait and switch a client. And I give you a lot of credit for being so on the ball. And I believe when you and I spoke off of the airwaves, you said that your daughter had caught on to it too, correct, Nicole?
Yes. When I told her that I'd made the appointment, she said to me, Mom, that just doesn't sound right.
That sure doesn't sound right, and it's a scam alert. So you listeners out there, let's not say the agency again, but if someone calls up, please call your agent and also ask the person on the phone, would it be okay if I got a callback phone number for you? You don't want strangers in your home. Every Wednesday I'm on the airwaves. You've gotten to actually know me. Hopefully, Nicole, you are satisfied with me and my staff, how you were treated. That's how you're supposed to work. You're supposed to be the real deal. You're not supposed to be a fly-by-night scammer who works out of the trunk of their car and goes to people just to change their insurance. So from the bottom of my heart, I owe you dinner. I'm going to send you the coupon now. I promised you I would. I'll even hand deliver it for this phone call. And I will call you later tonight. Thank you so much for calling in and letting my listeners know that there are good people out there, but beware of the scams. If it sounds too good to be true, Medicare, CMS, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, are not going to send out individuals to go to your home. That's just not what you do. And you said, this doesn't sound right. So, touche to us. Nice job. Nicely done, Nicole. Beautifully done.
Well, the reason why I believed it is because I thought it was Medicare, the government
right.
Medicare, calling me. And I know that there are a lot of changes in, the health insurance.
Right. Well,
with
the changes,
the Obamacare. So I thought it was legit.
Right. No, it's a perfect time. For 1 year, people are going to have questions. So anytime you have a question, you call the agency or listen to the show every other Wednesday. And anytime you need me, 6 days a week, except for Sunday, just give me a call.
Okay. Thank you very much,
God
Mike.
bless you, Nicole. Great to hear your voice.
Bye-bye.
All right, so scam alert. Check out the resources. Google, for those people that don't like the computer, like my brilliant producer Tom, who finds something in a second every time I ask him. But if you don't trust it, don't trust it. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. It's not too good to be true. It's a scam. So we're going to take caller on line 1. Michael Regan, how can I help you? All right, no worries. Please call back, 203-757-1320. Michael Regan, how can I help you?
Yeah, hi, Michael. This is Andy.
Andy, my faithful listener. How are you, sir?
A number one listener.
All right, you need a little credit. How's my number one listener?
I don't want credit. I want cash. Well, you know, hey, I'll tell you, no respect here
no
at all.
respect at all.
But I just want to say that, Nicole, I've been getting a lot of calls because they said if you're on Medicare, we'll deliver insulin to your house. We'll do this, we'll change this and that. Just press 1. What I do is just hang up.
Yeah, just tell the listeners out there, don't trust a scammer.
Because I don't even answer the phone, because when I see it on a caller ID and it says name not found or unknown or unlisted, well, you know, just if you want insulin to your house, if there's anybody in your house diabetic, if there's anything or this and that, please press 1. And ladies and gentlemen, if you press 1 or 2, that is your signature.
Absolutely. You actually can almost enroll yourself over the phone these days. It's called voice vault. Please, listeners, don't do it, all right? Take the time. Make somebody earn a commission.
Michael, again, I want to ask you, too, my son.
Sure.
How you making out with them teddy bears with the green?
Nobody got back to me on that one yet. I actually, there was a huge article about the woman in Newtown. I'm going to write a letter.
Because what I want you to do, like you said, you would buy one for each of your people in your office. And I would enlist in that myself to buy one or whatever I have to buy to do this.
To the listeners out there, if you didn't
we
hear.
have to make sure the money goes to the proper place.
Well, the beauty is the United Way and hooked up with the local bank. I've already looked into it. It's definitely not a scam. The money goes to the first responders and to the scholarship funds.
Because anything you say, your integrity and honesty is to me more precious than anything. Only one word more than yours is God.
Well, you have a great Wednesday. Thank you so much, Andy. Thanks for being number one listener. All right, good call. Okay, so today's show is long-term care. Long-term care, what I'm going to discuss is assisted living versus a nursing home. Now, my friends over at the Village at East Farms, they were nice enough to call me this week. My friend Rachel, Randy, no last names for HIPAA reasons, but they both talked to me, and their facility is an assisted living facility. I find it to be the finest in the area. It's outstanding. The reason being is it's clean. So the differences between an assisted living facility and a nursing home is an assisted living facility, or an ALS, is basically you're having an apartment with a gorgeous setting, and you get assisted with certain activities of daily living. You have communal meals where you go eat and laundry in one particular place, but you retreat back to the own comfort of your own apartment, townhouse, whatever the word they want to call it is. But that's basically the difference. The nursing home, also called the skilled nursing facility, is a convalescent home. It's where you are convalescing. You are unable to live on your own, and you are in total care and need of more than custodial care, more skilled care, more rehab, such as the fantastic Apple Rehab. My friend Grace so-and-so up there is phenomenal, and her beautiful daughter Melissa, good friends of mine. Caller on line 1. Michael Regan, how can I help you?
Hi, it's Claudia from Waterbury.
Great to hear your voice. How you doing, Claudia?
I'm very good, and I'm on my way to pick up my prepared papers that you have ready for me.
Beautiful.
I'm excited about signing on with you. And the other thing is, I can't believe I'm following a call from my best friend, Andy.
He's a good man. He always listens. He's very faithful.
He is an excellent man.
He is.
Found him 3 or 4 years ago, and I still stay in touch with him So we visit him quite often with the little grandkids.
Okay, now, Claudia, don't say your last name, but describe your situation, which happens every day now. This is a question, I don't know how I hit on a hot button, but my phone rings off the hook with the exact situation that you and your husband came to the office with. So describe your situation, and then I'll tell my listeners, if they don't have me as their agent, what the proper process is. Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to be thinking about retiring very soon, and I need to know what to sign on with. I hear so much about these other plans, and they're confusing, they're pushy, and I just don't know which way to turn. So I've been reading all the literature, but you want to be safe. And I just think that you're such a sincere person that my husband and I were very glad that we met you in person, and we're going to be very happy to have you as our consultant and to sign on with you, Michael.
And remember, I am compensated. I make about $127. Minus taxes, it works out to around $97, $98. So I must tell you, the carriers do compensate me. I represent Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare, Aetna, and Connecticut. So the fact that I do get paid and my employees work hard, we want to make sure you have an experience, not just a sales. You will, after you leave the office, you will always be able to call us 6 days a week. Anytime you need a further consultation, you just simply come in for clarification. So with your scenario, you said you were retiring. Let me explain to my listeners out there. When you are retiring, you are going to be given what they refer to as an SEP, a special enrollment period. So in Claudia's situation, you're turning 65 in February, or you're already 65?
I'm already 65.
Okay, so you've already had your ICEP. You've already had your initial coverage election period, which means you already turned 65, but you didn't turn on your Part B yet. Remember, listeners, Part B premium now is $104.90. It went up from $99.90 as of January 1st. So in order for you not to have to spend $104.90, you elect to keep your credible coverage through your employer. In Claudia's situation, no names where you're employed, but she's employed at someone that offers her and her husband insurance. So therefore, you need a form. And by the way, your employer turned that form around, Claudia, in under 2 hours. It was like boom, boom. The form was already back and waiting for you at the office.
That's correct.
So what you need to do is you need to either call me, call the agency, call your employer, and you need to get a form that signs off when you're retiring. It will inform Social Security to turn your Part B on, and now which is called your ICEP 2, Initial Coverage Election Period 2, which means your A is effective, now your B is effective, and you are given 63 days to secure some form of Medicare product. And if you do not, you only have 80% of coverage. You will have to pay 20%. And also, in Claudia's case, her coverage was credible, so therefore she won't have a penalty on Part D for drug coverage as well. All set. We'll see you at the office, Claudia. Thank you so much for phoning in.
Thank you so much for your time, Mike. You have a great day
God
now.
bless.
Okay,
Appreciate your time. What a good caller. All right, so my friend Katherine will be calling in. We're going to discuss the Gala. And then after Kathy, I'm going to have John discuss his May 18th awesome idea on his part, brainstormed, and I don't want to take any fire from him, so he'll discuss that. All right, on to long-term care. A comparison of assisted living and nursing homes. Number of facilities in the United States of America. There's 38,000 assisted living facilities in the United States of America, and 15,600 nursing homes. Well, there's only 50 states, so that is jam-packed. You basically have one in every city and most towns, that would be. Not every town, not your rinky-dink quiet country towns, but anything with a decent-sized population. It is up to you to do your due diligence and research the facility. And anyone who has questions on this, 203-757-1320. Now, this is something that's important, and I hear it all the time. My mother or father or loved one in this situation is at a nursing home or assisted living facility, and I don't think they're being treated fairly. Meaning, they are sitting with poo-poo in their diaper in the hallway for longer than 5 or 6 hours, and don't think that's a joke. I'm not meaning to say it as a joke. It happens regularly. They don't take care of you as well as you think. The Village of East Farms does a great job. There's a lot of classy places, but there are some places that have a bad reputation, and the people are being treated poorly. If you feel this, you have to... Producer Tom, can you text this woman back? One moment, please.
Yes.
Text this woman back the phone number that she can call in for a dedicated line. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right, we do have our caller calling in. You know the number here? The call-in line?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so the long-term care ombudsman. What that means is there is an ombudsman, Nancy B. Schaefer, who fights for you, the people. And she will investigate your claim with respect, I might add. Victoria Veltri is the health care ombudsman. This is the long-term care ombudsman. Ombudsperson, excuse me. It's a female. So if you feel that your parent or loved one is being mistreated, beautifully done, Producer Tom. Thanks for the quick call. All right. So 203-757-1320. We have a caller on line 1. We will take that. Michael Regan, how are you?
Hi, Michael Regan.
Yes.
Jaci Hanratty.
This is my colleague, and I am proud to say my friend for 20-plus years, Katherine Hanratty, K with a K, the president and CEO, and in a very similar situation as myself, has run such a successful business, is on countless community boards, always with the United Way, the Palace Theater, the Mattatuck Museum. So I'm looking at my Watertown Town Times last Thursday, and I see a beautiful photo of her, and I cut it out. I'm like, yeah, Kathy! So you take it away as co-chair. You have the gala this weekend, and you know you're getting a beautiful red line racing bike from me. Honestly, just because I was born at St. Mary's Hospital, and I think it's my due diligence to donate a good quality prize to raise money for the hospital. Take it away, Kathy.
Thank you, Michael. And Michael, so many people in this wonderful community that we all live and work in say the exact same thing. I was born at the hospital. My parents were born at the hospital. My child was born. You took care of my family member. So it is a hospital that absolutely gives the best health care in the greater Waterbury area. We are very, very lucky to have doctors. I say doctors with hearts there because they really do.
They certainly do.
People are quite connected to the hospital. And the hospital has a foundation, the St. Mary's Hospital Foundation, whose role is to raise money to further the mission of the hospital, which is located right in Waterbury on Franklin Street. And one of the things we do at the foundation is put on some terrific events throughout the year to raise money and to have some fun. And the first Saturday in every February, we have the St. Mary's Hospital Gala, which is the highlight of the winter season because after the holidays, we go through January, things are kind of quiet. The gala is every year at the AquaTurf. It is black tie optional. It is a terrific band. This year we've booked a local fellow who's got a huge following and an extraordinary band, Timmy Maya. We have got Shazam coming in from Long Island, who is going to do a Cirque du Soleil acrobatic show for us. It is going to be spectacular. We have a silent auction. We have a live auction of extraordinary items. Your ticket price of $200 gives you a full dinner, shrimp and filet mignon, an open bar and dessert. We have auction items. We have music. We have dancing. You can put your dancing shoes on, buy a couple of tickets, get yourself a suit and your party dress, and come to our event, which
it's incredible.
Is attended by 600 and 700 people every year.
Right, and it
really is incredible.
It's the go-to party of the year as well.
You know what? It absolutely is the go-to party of the year. It's a time after the holidays and the doldrums of the winter. We all get dressed up in our finest and we go have a wonderful time, and we support the hospital,
which is the key.
Which provides health care services for everybody in this community, whether you have the ability to pay or not. So we're very lucky to have the hospital. We all have connections. For me, it's personal. The hospital saved my mother's life on many occasions. She's been ill. The hospital provides services to people throughout the inner city. The hospital provides phenomenal, cutting-edge health care for everybody in this community. We don't have to drive to Hartford or to New Haven to the big medical clinics there or to Manhattan. We've got it right here in Waterbury.
Quality care.
The quality of care right in our own backyard. But this event, it's $200 a ticket. You can go put on your party dress and dance all night long. You can come put on your party dress and, you gentlemen, your tuxedo if you have one, and buy a silent auction item, buy a raffle item ticket for $25. You can also bid on some of our wild live auction items, which are absolutely fantastic. We have dinner for 8 at Carmen Anthony's and a limo ride, whichever Carmen Anthony's you'd like to go to. We have a trip to Africa we'll be auctioning off. A trip to the U.S. Open and 2 nights lodging. A pizza night given to us by Big Wave and the Big Green Pizza Truck. How about some ESPY tickets for those sports nuts? And Barassa Catering giving us dinner for 50, a dinner buffet for 50 guests. You can bid on that and have a party for all of your friends and relatives.
Right.
So it's terrific. Now, if you're not in the market for a live auction item such as that, we have a silent auction item that has all sorts of things available. We have baskets from restaurants and from spas and items donated from businesses all over the community. And in addition to that, we have our signature baskets, which our team at St. Mary's Hospital puts together, which are extraordinary, and you can buy raffle tickets to win a basket. So there's something for everybody, and you can dance all night long.
Oh, it's a great event. 5 days later is a phenomenal person's birthday, so I always wish her a happy birthday. And
right.
All right. So if you don't want someone calling your agency at the beautiful Jaci Carroll Staffing, they can call 203-709-6390. There is still plenty of time. It's only Wednesday. You've got plenty of time. February 2nd, obviously, is this Saturday evening. And really, if you're listening out there, try to make it a point. Kathy has worked very hard as co-chair and done a great job, by the way.
Thank you.
So, all right, get out there and purchase your ticket for the St. Mary's Gala of Cirque Mystique. Thank you very much for your time.
It's a team effort. Everybody at the hospital works on this. Every community volunteer works on it. People like G.S. Regan, who donate items, work on it. Now we just need everybody in this community to come and support it.
Right. Please come and support it.
Terrific.
We need our community to support it.
Terrific.
All right, have a great day.
Much, Michael.
Pleasure to talk to you.
Have a great day.
You as well. All right. I mean, I told you, she's just so full of life. I love Kathy. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, mean it, love her. Love the woman. All right, commercial break?
Yeah.
We're going to take a commercial break, be right back, and then we're going to hear about John Murray's festival.